Hello everyone. In this video, we will see how to build a soil moisture monitoring system using ESP32 and an OLED display. The goal is to measure the moisture level of soil and show it directly on the OLED screen in real time. Working principle is the soil moisture sensor works on the principle of measuring resistance of dry soil has more resistance while wet soil has less. The ESP32 reads the analog voltage using its ADC pins and converting it into percentage. We define two reference values, one for complete dry soil and one for fully wet soil, and map those readings and between 0 to 100. Here is the connection setup. The soil sensor's analog output is connected to GPIO34 of the ESP32. The OLED display uses I2C communication, so SDA pin connects to the 21 and SCL pin connect to 22. Power the LED and the sensor using 3-volt and ground pins of ESP32. Once you uploaded the code, the OLED shows the soil moisture in percentage and the rare ADC values. You can test by inserting the probe into dry and wet soil to see the percentage changes. This is a great beginner-friendly IoT project that you can later expand to send data over Wi-Fi or log to cloud that we will see in the next video. For now, we just printing those values in the display. Let's see the code for the board. Go to the reference and here you need to add this link. You can get this in the description. In the board manager, you need to search for ESP32. You need to install this. And next, for the libraries, you need to search for this library and install the library. And you need to select the board ESP. And selecting this thing and to go to port. You need to select the port where your ESP32 is connected. These are the libraries you have to install. This library is for I2C communication and next these two for the display. These are the pins for soil sensor. We are connecting to 34th pin and the air value we are just taking it as 3800 and the water value as 1200. This is the parameters of the display, width, height and result. We are just defining those values. And next, this is the structure of the data. Moisture raw values. It is an integer value. Next, a percentage in flow variable. We are just calling those integer and the percentage. Let's see the data. This is the function to calculate the soil moisture in terms of percentage. Next, this is for the displaying the values. This is the setup. It will only run only once. This is the baud rate for the serial communication. We are setting the pin mode as input for the sensor pin. These two pins for I2C communication. We are checking the display, whether it is connected or not. Clear the display and display the values. This is the loop function. The code in the loop function runs many times until the device stops. This is the non-blocking delay function. This function is to read the sensor values. This function is to display the values in the display. This is the code. You can get this code in the description. Once you're done with the coding part, you need to compile it. So I'm done the compiling. Now we just upload the code. Code was uploaded. This is the OLED display we are using. The first pin is ground pin, VDD, SCL and SDA pins. First two pin for power and next two pin for communication between those two components. This is the sensor we are using. You can connect these two devices at any manner. First pin is analog output, digital and ground and VCC. This is the breadboard we are using. This is our Esp32. You can connect and program to any pin. This D21 and D22 for I2C communication. These two pins are power pins, 3 volt. I am reading the ADC values through 34th pin. That's it. Oh, these and all the jumper wires and those things. Once you will uploaded the code, you will see the values in the display. So I'm just pressing that reset button, then it start working. This is the probe we have to dip into the soil. You can get the connection setup in the description. See, the values are displaying. For now, the probe is ideal, so it displays 0 value. You need to program to micro USB cable for basic pins for display, those two pins for power, those two pins for power and analog output. You can get a C-type develop module also. It depends.
If you want more real hardware builds like this, no fluff, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next project. And if this helped you even a little, click like.